Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome you to Examix, a very unique total video tutorials, specially prepared for you. Now, for this coming draw for Singapore Toto, the jackpot prize is 3 million. I guess every one of us are getting excited. So am I. So for those who just joined us, I'd like to say a very big welcome to you, and I think you truly have come to the right place because in Examix, it is a software development house. So whichever that you're looking at right now is our own personally designed software, alright, tailored, specially customized, tailored for you, alright, for you users. And I would say you really come to the right place. And for members who have been with us all this while, a very big thank you to you, because since the launch of the 3.1 version with the reverse scan technology, we have actually bring in two big winners. One, a group 1 jackpot winner, and another one, a group 2 winners. Right, the group 1 has gone during the 5 million or 2.5 million, right? So I'd like to say is that this is only achievable, right, with not just only Examix wanting to do it, but of course as a user your desire to want it. I think we work both ways, and we need to work together, and we'll be able to achieve it together. So a very big thank you to you. So I'd like to say you come to the right place. Now 在这里我要说一声，刚加入我们会员们的每一位会员们，谢谢你们。你真正的来到一个正确的地方，因为在 Examix， 我们是一个 software development， 就是说每一个软件你所看到的、所看到的、所用到的，全部都是我们自己的公司所设计的，没有一套软件呢不是我们自己设计的，所以只要是 Examix 的，就是我们自己设计的软件。我们能够设计到这样的不同的因故在哪里？是因为我们拥有顾客，比如你们自己就是我们的顾客，你们要的、你们要得到的，我们都能够做到，尽量的去配合。最重要的就是我们要有来往，才能够做到这样的成绩。所以在这里我也要感谢一路来都有支持 Examix 的每一个会员们，谢谢你们，因为有你们的支持，所以我们能够走到今天这样的辉煌的成绩，谢谢你们。自从我们有了 3.2 version、3.1 version 的时候，也因为我们的 reverse scan， 我们总共有2个大赢家，一个是 Group 1的一个大赢家，他赢到了两个 0.5 million， 另外一个是 Group 2 winner， 他赢到一个250千。所以在这里我只能够说的就是，我们能够进步，也是靠大家的支持，互相的支持，也互相的鼓励，谢谢。So let's begin right now. Currently I'm using this version. Alright, our version has really moved on to 3.2. So if your version is not at 3.2, you are likely to not able to see what I'm having right now. So I'd like to encourage all of you to really upgrade it to a version 3.2. Alright, and if you're yet to get our WinTOTO Advanced, alright, as I mentioned many times, alright, currently the cost of the WinTOTO Advanced, a brand new set, is only 598. It definitely justifies you buying it. Alright, I will justify to you later on. 那在这里，如果你本身拥有 WinTOTO Advanced 的时候，如果你本身的那个 version 不是 3.2， 有可能我所要介绍的一些功能，有可能你没有。所以我在这里鼓励大家，如果你还没有 upgrade， 赶快 upgrade。如果你还没有拥有 WinTOTO Advanced， 目前的价钱是新币598，我跟你讲，真的是很值得去买，好不好？谢谢。Now, as per normal, we'll go into the display. Let's take a look at the Super 3 and see what happened. Now, as you can see, after the two draws on the 25th and 28th November, alright, having only one from the smallest, which is 1 to 15, alright, you move on to the one in the center range and to the bigger one. But right now it looks like it's the reverse. Alright, the biggest one are getting a smaller share. Alright, is the one in the center continuously to gain a 3 number hit. Alright, from 16 to 30, and 1 to 15 starting to pick up with a 2 hits. So you can see that the changes are moving on away from the big one to the one in the center and the one in the smallest range. So it's actually there's a very big changes, right? Now let's go down to Super 5. Sorry, let's go to Super 3. Now 在这里我们能够目睹看到的就是 从1到15，它一路来都是不是前2期就是在25号跟28号的时候，它没有说真正的来很多次，只有一次。它只有来一次。那刚刚开的这一期，它从1到15里面有2个号码开彩，就是1到13，1跟13。那我们这里可以目睹得到的就是那个大的号码好像已经开始慢慢的消失它的那个出现的这个几率。所以在这里我们能够明白，就是因为如果我们以 Super Tree 来看，我们才能够真正的了解这个资料是到底是在哪一方面。如果我们没有这个资料的话，我们只是每一次都是用猜的，还是不好，最好是有资料。Okay, let's move on to the Super 5. Now, as you can see from Super 5, right, 1 to 9, and after that 37 to 45, altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why we call the Super 5. Right, you can see that the frequency count, right, is very clearly and very dominantly showed to you that a lot of times, right, it comes from the 10 to 18. A lot of times, sorry, because you got 2,000 overheats. Of course, the next highest range will be 1 to 9, and then of course followed by 28 to 36. So you could see that actually they are truly moving on very, very well. Of course, the one with the smallest hit is actually ranging from 37 to 45. So when we say Super 5, we are actually group them into each group has got 9 numbers ranging from 1 to 9, 10 to 18, and that's how it goes. So 37 to 45 is actually one of the lowest, but do take note that yes, no show for 1 draw, so very, very good chance that it may just surface. So again, 37 to 45 is also another category that not to disregard, right? So do take note of all these things, right? 然后在这里我们能够目睹的就是，如果我们把它列成 Super 5来讲，就是说每一组里面总共有5组 ，right？ 每一组里面有9个号码，比如说第一组号码就是1到9，然后我们这里可以看得到的最高的次数是其实在10到18。这组里面13开的，另外一个是13开的号码就是在1到9， right？ 接下来就是我们所看到的就是28到36，所以这3组里面，我提议大家好好的去注意一下。Okay，let's go down to last digit, right? Super 9. Now Super 9, we actually group them into each group has got 5 numbers. So now one very clear, alright, happening in front of us right now, as you can see that the highest among all the Super 9 group, alright, I would say that one of the highest is still this group here, 1130. So in other words, 6 to 10, alright, these 5 numbers, do take note, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, already 3 draws no show, so I would reckon that this coming draw, very good chance that we will have 1 number from here. Right, another group of numbers that has gone missing for 5 draws is actually the group from 36 to 40. So far, this one do ever go even longer than that. And of course, the frequency count is not as high as this, so I think 6 to 10 is a very, very important range to take a look at. So under the Super 9, 6 to 10. So let's take note, Super 9. Okay, 6 to 10. So this group of numbers is truly a very important number. Now, immediately after this, of course, the next group of numbers that we may want to take a very close look at is actually 16 to 20, and it's moving very well. So this group of numbers looks like you will pick it up again. Alright, so of course we have another very interesting group besides this one. Right, it's actually one of the next highest count is actually this group of number, which is 41 to 45. It has got 1072 frequency count. So do not deny the fact that 41 to 45 is doing well. Alright, so do take note of it. 然后在这里，如果我们把它列成 Super 9， 就是说每一组总共有9组，所以叫做 Super 9。每一组里面其实是有5个号码，但是在我们目前看得到的次数最高的就是这一组号码，就是6、7、8、9、10这个5个号码，它已经有3期没有来，是代表什么？代表它这一期来的机会是相当的高，因为它 在这个9组里面，它次数最高的，所以这个来的可能性是相当的高。另外一组的，我们不可以忽略的就是这一组的号码41到45，还有关于这一组号码16到20。16到20的意思就是说，包括的16、17、18、19、20。Alright， 41到45就是包括的41、42、43、44、45。Okay, so let's take a look at the last digit. Now, last digit, what does it mean? Wow, interesting. Now, I think in most of my video, I've actually explained many times is that still currently the most frequent count, alright, is still LD1. So in other words, any number that's got a LD1 behind, digit 1 behind, is truly a very important digit to look at. So LD1 covers like 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, meaning the last digit itself is 1. So I think this is very important. I really hope all of you will take note of that. Alright, so please take note of all this. Now, of course, the next, besides this one, of course, the next highest group, as you can see over here. Alright, we have got the next highest count, as you can see over here, is actually this group here, the one with the LD2. Alright, but LD2 has taken a rest, right, and just appear again, right? Of course, the next highest will still be the LD3. Alright, but then from LD6 to LD10, LD0, all this group itself, every group itself has got 4 numbers. So 6, alright, covering all the way to 0, right? It looks somehow the one that really catches my eye is actually LD7. This group of numbers here. That means digit 7 behind. 7, 17, 27, 37. Also very important. But of course, the one that really somehow look left and look right is LD0. Alright, it's very high. One of the highest also. So covering from 10, 20, 30, and 40. Somehow, there's no shrug for the last draw. Right. So again, from LD1 to LD0, you can see the LD1 to LD5 has got each group got 5 numbers. LD6 to LD0, each group has got 4 numbers. So clearly, from the one with the 5 numbers, LD1 is the champion. Alright, followed by LD2. Alright, again, of course, the next one will be LD5, which is here. So from LD0, from 6 to 0, each group has got 4 numbers. One of the very high one is LD7, alright, which you can see here, he has got 945 count. So back to where I want to say again, I would still encourage all of you to take a very close look at LD1 and LD2 numbers, LD7 numbers, and last but not least the LD0 numbers as well. Alright, let's close this. Sorry. 那在这里我要跟大家介绍的就是好好的注意一下的就是 LD1 到 LD5， 它总共这5组里面，它每一组里面都有5个号码。所谓的 LD1 的意思是说，它最后的一个它的次数号码是1，就是它最后的一个数字号码，它那个数字的号码是11、21、31、41的意思。所以在这里我们看得到的就是说，如果你本身要买要所谓的选号码呢，记得不要错过这一边的号码，就是只要有1、11、21、31、41的号码，你要好好的注意一下。好，所以在这里我要建议大家的就是一定要好好的注意这一组。但是在这组里面，我认为是1、11、21、31、41这些号码是不错的一个号码。所以我希望大家要好好的注意一下。另外一组号码就是 LD2， 就是它的次数后面是2。2、12、22、32。另外一组是LD5， 就是5、15、25、35、45。那你看得到它的次数是1166，另外一个是1114，另外一个就是这一组的号码 LD5。但是在 LD6 到 LD0 的时候，6到0的时候，你会看得到它每一组就有4个号码。在这个1、2、3、4、5组里面，虽然是每一组都4个号码，但是 LD7 是最高的。哎，你看到它次数945，另外一个就是 LD0。OK， 总结 ，LD1、LD2 跟 LD5， 还有 LD7 跟 LD0 这5组号码，我希望大家好好的注意一下，好不好？ Okay, let's move on. So let's take a look at the other interesting facts that we have. Do numbers repeat? 那我们在这里我们看得到的就是刚刚开彩的号码 repeat 上一期没有 repeat， 就是说这些号码没有重复在，就是28号所开彩的号码没有重复在2号、12月号，所以在来临的这个5号10月5号，我觉得13、16、22、27、33会有至少有1对或者2对号码从这里重复，所以我希望大家好的注意一下。另外一个就是15、20、21、28、35、43，为什么它已经有3期没有了？所以你看得到的，其实在这里你看得到它的，如果是 repeat 的话，它有1200多次，然后刚刚开彩2期前的号码，全部都是相当重要的一个号码，所以我提议大家好的注意这几组号码。Alright， now再好的看待的就是另外一组，就是其实如果你真正要看，就是这一组的号码，总共有1、2、3，就是25号开彩的号码、28号开彩的号码跟2号开彩的号码，这总共有21对号码。我希望大家好好的去注意，好好去看待一下。Okay, now as you can see, there's no repeat, and repeat is one of the very highest count. Alright, it has got total 1,261. Somehow, on the 2nd of December, there aren't any repeat. So in other words, none of these numbers ranging from 15, 20, 21, 28, 35, 43 did not repeat at all on the 2nd of December. So I foresee that on the 2nd of December, 1, 13, 16, 22, 27, 33, these 7 numbers, I foresee that at least 1 or 2 numbers likely to appear from here. And another indication shows that 2 draws away numbers like 15, 20, 21, 28, 35, 43 are equally high because he has got a frequency count of 1,118 and currently he has got 3 draws no show. Alright, so of course, the other group of number that's going on steadily is actually this group of number that has already appeared 3 draws ago. So do take note about this, and I think it's good to take note of this 20, this group of numbers altogether got 21 numbers over there. Please follow closely. Alright. Now, so much so I already explained all those things, so I'll be going into the wheeler. Now, before I go into the wheeler, I'd like to take this opportunity to explain that the reverse scan, why it is important, because the 2 winners will won the group 1 and group 2 prizes has got to do with because of this reverse scan. And this reverse scan is where the inspiration numbers are being picked from here. So in other words, it can pick 20 numbers, it can pick 27 numbers, even 28 numbers or 23 numbers. My question here to you is that they actually literally work on all these numbers that has been chosen, and they pick, let's say for example, if you really have to only pick 7 numbers, they do just pick 7 numbers and they just play a system 7, because in overall I would say that out of 20 draws, out of 12 draws, alright, we got close to 10 draws has got 5 winning numbers in the selections itself by the reverse scan. So reverse scan is not a random pick, alright, it actually go through a very series of selections, right, and every criteria has to be met before they actually been forecast and introduced to you. So all I want to say in short, they must be good numbers before they can actually surface in front of you. So all I want to tell you, reverse scan is not Tom, Dick and Harry pick. They are truly a number that has gone through a very series of selections procedures, right, before they actually appear right in front of you. 然后在这里我要跟大家分享的就是我们目前的 version 3.1 开始就有这个 reverse scan， 而这个 reverse scan 它不是一个乱七八糟选出来的号码，它真正的是经历过特地的经历过很严格的这个选择，就是他把刚刚输入的这个开起来的这个资料输入在这个软件的时候，他从那边他开始替你分析了过后，他才把最好最很有可能性的号码介绍给大家。我们能够有2个大赢家，是因为他们利用的我们所因为我们的 reverse scan 所做出来的号码，他们从那边得到的这个感应，就从那边抓这些号码出来，也就是因为这样他们能够中奖。我的意思是说，你 如果好好的利用 reverse scan， 你真正的是可以做到。因为在12次，它如果以 reverse scan 以12次里面，大概有10次我们有抓到5个号码，至少5个号码的意思就是说，它有可能是5加0或者是4加1的号。Alright, so if you're ready, all you need to do, click on the forecast, go into this thing called the reverse scan. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, this time now we got 26 numbers. Okay, we have got 26 numbers. Now I want to say to all of you is that if you personally do not want to play so many numbers, alright, I will encourage all of you to take a very close look. Alright, how to know is very simple. You click on this thing called display table. You can actually look at the display table. All those highlighted in pink are all the reverse scan numbers. Alright, we have a lot of our users actually have won 5 numbers, or some of them even the 4+1 numbers every now and then, because they pick all those numbers highlighted in red and they pick 7 numbers from here. And this is by a system 7, some they even buy a system 8 from here. So not necessary that you want to go into the regular if you do not want to. Alright, but at least you know, right, there's a boundaries for you, because reverse scans numbers are not anyhow picked Tom, Dick and Henry numbers. They really go through a very thorough analysis, alright, before they actually recommend the numbers to you. So do take note of all this thing. Like I just mentioned, you may want to take a look at all the LD1, LD2, LD3. You can see already got there are a few numbers here, right? Even just now I was saying that from 41 to 45, possible one of the numbers very likely to surface. Same thing, 10, right? 10 to 30, or the LD0. So you can actually go back to where I just discussed earlier on. From here you pick it up from there. Alright， 我要在这里跟大家重复的是，很多时候人家会问我，海东，我只是要玩7个号码、8个号码，没问题啊。我的意思是说，如果你本身要选的话，你可以直接去到这个 result table， 在这里全部都这些粉红色全部都是 reverse scan 所介绍的号码。哇，这种颜色不是这种粉红色，或者是你要在这里看，无所谓。最重要的就是说，在这里为什么我在这里？因为在这里可以给你大概一个概念说，好像说如果说我们说22，它重复也是蛮高，它曾经这样重复过，所以我觉得22也是不错的一个号码，然后可以看待。然后16号也是不错啊，它也是有重复过啊，你看这里有啊，2啊，所以有一些号码你一看你就知道它会有重复的时候，就是总而言之就是说，比如说16号啦、22号，这2个号码肯定是很好的嘛，所以你都已经有2个号码在这里了。对不对 ？So you're not necessarily you must really play all the 26 numbers. I mean, you can always pick 7 out of the 26, or even 8 numbers out of 26. All right, and just probably play. Just buy one system A or one system A from here, or system 7 which $350. If your system A is $14, all right, you can always have that choice. Okay. So if you're ready, all you want to do is that when you come over to here, all right, it's good to put in, let's say for example, if you were to go on the full view, as you can see here, you will create something like 230,000, all right, 230,000, right? In other words, it's something close to you're getting buy something like 65,000 just to buy all these 26 number of full view, just like buying a big piece of cake, the whole piece. So I don't encourage that. All right, you can actually choose to have this thing called the DIY viewer. So from the DIY viewer itself, you can actually look for this template. Alright, we can look for the Win6 guarantee. Fine. Okay. In this case, if I do not have a Win6 guarantee, let's say example, if I want to play all these numbers here, then I will probably have to go for the Win6 guarantee 4. Alright. If not, then I will reduce, alright, the number of tickets down to what we call it. I'm actually going to reduce it down to 23 numbers. Alright, so or either that I take out 1 numbers. Alright, so for example, you can say earlier we were looking at all the let's say we are take a look at the round table itself. So let's say display table. So I would think that if I want to take a close look at it, probably maybe 1 not likely to repeat, then I just take away 1. Alright, then I'll go to the DIY viewer again. Alright, this time let's take a look at here. Okay, now for 25 numbers, yes, we got Win6 guarantee. Fine. Alright, so just 1 number, and then there you go. Now if I were to go on this this stage here, it will cost me $3,579. I mean tickets. So how does it interpret? 3759。那我们刚才看得到的就是，如果我们玩整拍的26个号码或者25个号码，我们至少要用到大概5万到6万块来玩。如果我们以 DIY 来玩来讲，25个号码，我们需要买到3759张。如果我们以这个数目来看，大概我们会需要用到1879 18795。Let's take note 187. Sorry, it's 1879.5. Okay, now 总共是3759张。如果我们 check 一下那个 winning 的 statistic 是多少 ？From here we take a look at the winning statistics for results. Alright, okay, total is 63%. We can have a 63% chances. 63.22. Now let's say because of the 3.1 version of what we got this quick filter. Alright, again we go into the DIY wheeler again this time. Right, we will look for this win is guarantee 5. Okay, we will see a tremendous reduction. So from 3759 we reduce to 2655. Now what does it mean? Okay, so 2655, how much does it cost you? 刚才我们有3759张，现在目前我们因为放了那个 quick filter， 我们可以减低到多少钱？Okay, so 2655， 我们需要用到1327块5毛。then 如果我们 check 一下那个sorry 那个winning 看它的 percentage 有掉吗？肯定是掉了，但是掉一点点的。OK， 刚才是63.2， 现在只是掉62.35，少过1个百分点。但是你要了解的就是你省了多少钱。从1879块 from 1879.5 you less to 1327.5 you actually have a saving of $552. You save $552. But if you think still too much, alright, all you need to do, go into the smart reduce, alright, reduce it down to 1770. So 1770, alright, how much does it cost you? It costs you $885. So in other words, from 1879.5 minus 885, you save $900 over, you know, $994.50. And your percentage of winning, how much difference can you see? Right, you notice that the percentage drop is about 3%. 你看得到吗？刚才我们需要开始的时候，我们需要3759张，就是说我们的话费是1879块5毛。现在我们把它，因为我们有一个 smart reduce 下去，我们可以把它减到1770张，总共花费多少钱？885，省了多少钱？1879.5减掉885，我们总共省了994块5毛。You have a saving from 1879.5. You reduce down to only $885. So the reduction is how much? It's $900, right? And $94.50. Does it justify the software? Certainly justify. Now back to where I'm trying to say again. If you think you just want to pick a system 7 or system 8, pick from here. Your chances are even better. Who knows? You may get all the 7 numbers inside and win the jackpot group 1. With your system 7 or even a system 8. I certainly look forward to another winner again for this year because we left enough few more draws to count the end of 2012. I love that and I want that. Can you see the difference? Definitely there are difference. 你们可以看得到你们省了多少钱。如果你本身说你不要玩那么多，你只是要7个号码包，从这里选，有可能你是那个赢家。总而言之，有跟没有真的是有很大的差别。我已经到了这个尾声，我要在这里跟大家分享的就是，虽然我在 Examix 我们没有说这个是100%或者是一个很容易玩的一个游戏，但是如果你没有软件，你根本都是在那个鸡蛋找那个骨头的那种感觉就是一样，海底摸着这样的一个感觉。所以我鼓励大家拥有它，你才是真正的负起责任来玩你的多多，不然的话你真的是海底摸着。在这里我要谢谢大家，谢谢你们的宝贵时间，在这里祝福大家有一个非常美好的一天，最重要的就是一个愉快健康的一天。如果你真正的赢了，记得跟 Examix 分享你的赢了，谢谢。I already come to the end of my video presentations for the WinTOTO. Right. As I mentioned, Examix is not here to promote this is a very easy game or a sure win software. But nevertheless, without the software, it's like the Chinese saying, you're looking for needle in the middle of sea. You can't find anything. You certainly need some guides, right, or some way of narrowing down your boundaries. I think that's important. This is where Examix comes into the picture. So I still encourage all of you to get out the software. If you really were truly a TOTO enthusiast and you want to be a very responsible player, get out WinTOTO Advanced. You will see a difference. So I'd like to thank all of you for the time spent on watching this video. And if you truly loves it and you liked it so much, do let your friends know about it. Do let your family or anybody knows about Examix. Do let them watch this video, and you will see a difference in the way they play. So once again, I'd like to say a word of thank you to all of you. And if you do win, do remember to share the joy with us. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very happy, a very healthy days ahead. Importantly, enjoying the total game. Last but not least, always remember, play responsibly. Thank you so much. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.